Hey YouTubers, what's up? It's me, yours truly, back to post another quick video here. Haven't posted anything in a little while now. I've been kind of busy running about, but I was out of town this past weekend and went to a record show, picked up a few things, and as always, just wanted to kind of share it. One thing I did want to touch on really quick though is on that 5 most influential video that I did. I got a lot of responses from that about the Kenny G Live album that I mentioned in that particular video. Some of you guys kind of making fun of me a little bit. Dan kind of gave me some props up there, but the rest of you made fun of me pretty good, in a good, friendly way too. I mean, I absolutely loved it. But, you know, you're giving me a hard time about owning this album, so I was kind of thinking, well, how can I get back at everybody for that? And I figured, well, the best thing to do is if showing this album gave me such a hard time, what if I showed this album with the CD? Thought that'd be pretty good. And if I could show it with the CD, I could include the cassette tape as well. So if that's not enough Kenny G for you guys, I don't know what is. Let's make it even worse. Go ahead and throw the DVD in there as well. So for all you guys that were making fun of my Kenny G Live, there's as much of it as you can possibly take. So I've been dying to do that. I don't know why. And even to rub it in more, you know, you can look at a little Kenny G The Moment, Kenny G Do Tones on cassette, Kenny G Breathless on cassette, Kenny G Silhouette on cassette, and of course if you have it on cassette, you got to have it on CD, as well as you have to have the Essential Kenny G, Kenny G Christmas album, and then of course, you know, all the other Kenny G vinyl that you just have to have if you're a true Kenny G fan like I am. So if any of you are questioning whether I was, there's your evidence right there. So anyway, on to some of the cool things I've gotten. I got a number of 45s, but I'm only going to show 2 of them here. One is Hank Mobley on a Blue Note of The Turnaround, Part 1 and 2. Really cool find. I got that for $1, and those are going for about 20 to 30 on eBay, which is kind of nice. That was a good find. And then this too, which is something I've never seen before, Van Halen Hot for Teacher. I've never seen this type of sleeve for a 45 before, with a little insert. It's a fold out that has pictures of the band and everything, so that's really, really cool. Like I said, I've never seen one of those before, but anyway. Okay, so let me show you some of the things that I picked up here. Bob Dylan, Planet Waves. Now, I'm not going to go through everything, so I don't know if I have enough time here, but we'll get through some good stuff here. Sleater and Kinney. It's a good pickup. And you have Kevin Devine. Big 2 LP set. Let's Put Your Ghost to Rest. And then we have Explosion in the Sky. That's a good 2 LP find. Well, LP and a half. One side is just print on the second album. Then we have, I believe you pronounce this Dentel. I'm not 100% sure. I just saw it at the record shop and checked it out and really liked it. Kind of different, but that's a good album. Isis. This is the first album I ever bought by them, so that's some pretty cool stuff. So that's a good pickup. I'll skip that one. Whoa. And this was a really good find. Actually, I shouldn't say find. I'm sure a lot of you guys know Dimebag on here. He and I have been doing some trading with some LPs recently, and I picked this up from him, which is really nice, which is Iron Maiden's Brave New World. So if any of you ever consider selling him anything or buying something from him or trading with him, he's definitely a guy you can trust. So thanks, Dime. I appreciate that. And I'm not going to tell you what I traded for him because that's his business. Boogie Down Productions, Criminal Mind, which has one of my favorite old school hip hop songs of all time, which is The Bridge Is Over. And then this is actually a second copy. I already have a copy of this, but I found this sealed copy for only $1, so I picked it up. Willie Nelson, Always on the Line, which of course one of my favorite songs by him. It's also a very good album. This is Brand New, 2 LP set on white vinyl. So that was a very good pickup. some old school hip hop here. Once again, going back to my high school days. Steady B, Let the Hustlers Play. Just kind of something I remember back from being a kid. This was pretty cool too. I've never seen this 12-inch single, Just Like Heaven by The Cure. When I first saw that, I thought that something happened to the cover, but that's actually just the way the art is on there. And then here's what I have to thank Dan for, because in his 5 most influential, he introduced me to this album, which is Godspeed You Black Emperor, and he's absolutely right. It's a great album. Very, very cool, instrumental, emotional, electric orchestra type music, I guess, but very cool. So thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. Another really good find. Bjork. I know it's not how it's pronounced, but it's the way I like saying it. But this is Bjork's Homogenic album, which is also a good find. And then we have Kraftwerk, which is Computer World. This is a pretty cool album. I was listening to it last night actually, and I found it interesting that the first song on side 2, which is called Computer Love, I swear that's almost note for note Coldplay's Talk. So I mean, I don't know if there was some serious sampling going on, or if it just happened to go that way, but it sounded like the same song to me. I found that kind of interesting. And here's another really good addition. MC5 Got the Jams. It's original release, not the reissue, and really good condition too, so that's cool. Let's see, other than that, Robert Plant, who I'm not very fond of outside of Led Zeppelin, but this is okay. Now and Then has that song Tall Cool One, which is okay. Let's see, what else? And then, I'm always about the 80s, especially 80s 12-inch, Howard Jones, Things Can Only Get Better, as well as What Is Love. And then Howard Jones Crossed That Line, which has his hit Everlasting Love. So, see, a number of other things here too, but I'll probably just show those later. A lot of different soundtracks and stuff like that, some James Brown and a few other things. So, I ended up picking up about maybe 60 records total, maybe 20 cassettes and about 10 CDs. So there's a lot of stuff that I picked up. But I want to spend the remaining time to share this that came in the mail. So anytime I kind of share the openings, it's always something nice. So actually, the tape's pretty much already off there. I'm going to share this with you guys. Well, we got the Stone Roses playing there in the background. I'm always so scared about getting too deep when I cut on these things, but that side's taped pretty good. Let's see here. Geez, at this rate, maybe I should have opened it before I started making the video. Okay. One more side. There we go. And this is one I've waited to put in my collection for quite some time. Looks like I finally will get the chance. And it's none other than Stone Temple Pilots Core. So again, a very nice addition to the collection. So the cover looks to be in really good shape. I don't see any issues there, except for the fact that it still has the original sticker on there. Can you believe this thing came out as only $13? Like, yeah, try to find that for $13 today. So take a look at the vinyl here. Oh, that's about as mint as you can get. Very nice. That's a heck of a find right there. Great condition. Packaged really well. So, that, YouTubers, is the new piece that's going into the black box. You guys know about the infamous black box. It's my favorite, but once again, Stone Temple Pilots Core. Alright, thanks for watching, and as always, I look forward to seeing you guys soon in the next video. Take care.